Hello guys, welcome back with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. The United States government's sanctioning of the open source code that makes up to the Tornado Cache privacy protocol may be shocking, but it's not surprising. America has been tightening its grip over the global financial system for decades, ostensibly to cut down on bad behavior, but also to project power abroad. Economic sanctions, like the ones enforced by the aptly named Office of Foreign Assets Control, are a powerful weapon. The agency's website states that it enforces economic and trade sanctions based on U.S. foreign policy and national security goals. It does this to fight drug dealers, terrorists, and other threats to the national security, foreign policy, or economy of the United States. Scary stuff, particularly when enforced by the user of the global reserve currency. But there lies the rub, because the more the US weaponizes access to the dollar, the greater the incentive for every other country to find an alternative. One likely winner from this dynamic is Bitcoin. To see why, we need to study the architecture of money. Fiat currencies like the US dollar have no inherent transfer mechanism. Large payment can only be made through the banking system, and banks need government charters to operate. This symbiotic relationship enables governments to not only control the issuance of their money, but also access to it. For the issuers of a reserve currency, monetary censorship comes a powerful weapon, arguably as destructive as bombs and bullets. Tornado case shows that the FI can't escape regulations. Bitcoin is different because it has its own censorship resistant payment system. Anyone can make payments to anyone else, with or without the involvement of a licensed intermediary. Governments can still wield power over individual exchange, custodians, or maniers, but they can stop the protocol or the community that runs it. Bitcoin is also a political in ways that fiat currencies can never be, along with ever stricter sanctions remains. The US has recently taken the drastic step of freezing the foreign exchange reserves of Russia and Afghanistan, regardless of one's opinion of the legitimacy of such acts. They drive home the point that dollar reserves are only useful so long as their owners stay on America's good side. The United States government's sanctioning of the open source code that makes up the Tornado Cache privacy protocol may be shocking, but is not surprising. America has been tightening its grip over the global financial system for decades, ostensibly to cut down on bad behavior, but also to project power abroad. Economic sanctions, like the ones enforced by the plea named Office of Foreign Asset Control, are a powerful weapon. The agency's website states that it enforces economic and trade sanctions based on U.S. foreign policy and national security goals. It does this to fight drug dealers, terrorists, and other threats to the national security, foreign policy, or economy of the United States. Scary stuff, particularly when enforced by the users of the global reserve currency. Bitcoin is also a political in ways the fiat currencies can never be. Along with ever stricter sanctions regimes, the US has recently taken the drastic step of raising the foreign exchange reserves of Russia and Afghanistan. After all, The permissionless nature of these networks means that anyone can do anything, including continuing to process transactions for sanctioned addresses. That doesn't mean that a European miner or South American exchange wants to upset Washington, but it does mean that they could if they had to. This optionally may come in handy in a crisis. Maybe that's all from me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.